What's going on, everyone? So, the Los Angeles Lakers are still going to be just having to handle business because the Western Conference is insane and they're still right in the thick of it. Lakers have control over the 3 seed, right? It's theirs to lose at this point. However, there is this sense of like, hey, they could fall as far as the 6 seed. People I've seen have concerns and have even asked me, like, Tyler, do you think they fall into the play-in? I don't see it at this point. There's 5 games left. Lakers have tiebreakers against pretty much everybody. It would take 4 teams, because the Lakers are the 3 seed right now. It would take 4 teams to leapfrog the Lakers for them to fall into the play. I just don't see that happening. Lakers would have to essentially lose every single game the rest of the way, and all 4 of those teams would have to win every single game the rest of the way. And even then, depending on circumstances, like they might not even leapfrog the Lakers. So Lakers should finish as a playoff team. Now, could they drop to the 6 seed or something like that? Sure, right? I don't think so. I think that they're going to finish with the top 4 seed. I'm maintaining, even when they lost 7 out of 9 games or whatever it was, right? Like people were like, oh, here comes the play. And I was like, they're not going to make a play. They're not going to be a play. They'll be fine. Right? They'll probably finish top 4 seed. They'll probably win 50 games. I still stand by that. I think that they win 50 games at least, maybe, hopefully more, right? You got 5 games left. If the Lakers go 3-2, they essentially got a top 4 seed locked up. Warriors, you can make an argument they could probably win all 5 games, but even them, who are kind of catching us and, on our back end, especially with them recently winning, the Lakers not only have a full game lead still on them, but if you count the tiebreaker, it's essentially 2 full games. So that would essentially mean, let's say the Warriors go 5-0. If the Lakers go 3-2, right, then they would finish with the same record. So Lakers would still be the seed because they have the tiebreaker, right? So Lakers would have to go 2-3, and the Warriors would have to go 5-0. If the Warriors lose 1 game, then that makes it even easier for the Lakers. So again, I'm pretty confident the Lakers are going to finish with the top 4 seed, which would give them home court, which would be very valuable and important. And we'll touch on those reasons more here in a moment. But another big thing is JJ Redick made it clear that the Lakers know, understand, and value how important a home court is going into the playoffs. One, Lakers haven't had that since the 2020 season, right? Like they have been a play-in team or missed the playoffs every year since then. Lakers are going to get a whole week off, which is incredibly valuable. It'd be nice to finally get that. But also, Lakers have been one of the best home teams in the entire NBA, which is very valuable. You also add in, there's probably going to be a little bit of figuring it out and trial and error come the first round, in particular of the playoffs. You got a first-year head coach who has been fantastic, and I was a big JJ advocate going into this season, even before he actually became the Lakers head coach, right? But again, this is his first playoffs. Maybe he's great. Maybe there isn't a learning curve, right? It's very possible. But his first playoff run as a head coach, luckily he has a great coaching staff that has experience, so I do think that that'll help. But also this is the first playoffs for Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves together. There's a lot of concerns just about the roster construction and makeup and lack of interior presence and, one-dimensional guys and all that stuff. There will probably be a little bit of figuring some stuff out. And that's why home court is so valuable, because you may lose a game that you shouldn't or can't really lose, where if you don't have home court, that could end up biting you. Where at least if you have home court, Lakers handle business at home. They just have to win the home games. They don't have to worry about anything else. Now, obviously, if you finish as like the 2 or 3 seed, then you could end up having home court through multiple rounds. I don't know if they'll overtake Houston, right? you would basically need to beat Houston again and have them take another loss. Now, Houston does have a couple tough games coming up. They just beat the Thunder, which sucks because if they would have lost the Thunder, that would have been huge because the Lakers beat them. Then now they leapfrog them, right? So there's still a lot of things that can play out. Lakers still can be anywhere from the 2 to the 6 seed at this point. It's how tight the Western Conference is. I do think the Lakers finish top 4 seed. I do think that they understand how important the playoffs and home court, at least in that first round, are. Last thing you want is to have to be in the mix of trying to figure a bunch of stuff out. And then, oh yeah, by the way, you have to win 4 games on the road. The hope is by the second round, Lakers have kind of figured out, established their identity, and know at least kind of what they want to do, the direction they want to go, and how they want to go about it and approach it. Right? That's at least the hope, right? That's the fingers crossed type moment. And we'll see if they are able to figure that out and they're able to work that out and whatnot. But we need, at the end of the day, LeBron James and Luka be transcendent. They need to be the best playoff performers of all time, like they are, right? Austin Reeves needs to continue to be great. I mean, the guy's been like otherworldly good, but we need him to at least be great. Those 3 guys do what they're capable of doing together, which we've seen. I mean, they're coming off a game where they scored 92 combined, right? If they can do what they are supposed to do, Lakers are going to be in really good shape. Again, Lakers are a contender. Lakers, I do wholeheartedly believe, can win a championship. There's not a team in the league that I look at and go, nobody's beating them, right? That includes the Lakers. In the same breath, though, I do think that there's not a team in the league that I look at and go, Lakers just steamroll that team. And a lot of it is just the holes that they have, right? But I like the Lakers' chances. And I do think no one should be surprised if they're hoisting a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. A lot of work to still do. Job's not finished. We're not even close. Right? Lakers got to win again. At least 3 games out of the last 5, and I think they'll be in good shape. But I do think the Lakers have as good of a chance as most of these teams, if not all of these teams, to win an NBA championship. Right? But you need LeBron and Luka to be transcendent. You need Austin Reeves to be great. You need the role guys to know and understand their role. The defense, needs to pick it up. It's in their defense. It is very hard to be perfect. 48 minutes, 52 games, or however many, like when they started that run, were left, right? Obviously, it's an 82 game season, but I'm saying like when they, for like that 2-month stretch, they were like the best defense in the league. It's a lot easier to now do that when you only need to do that 16 times and your job's finished, right? So my hope is that not even saying they have to be the best defense in the league, but if they can be one of the better defenses in the postseason, the offense is great. Reeves, Luka, LeBron are doing their things. The Lakers have a really good chance. And it's really what it boils down to. But you have these 5 games to figure out what you need to figure out. Luka had his struggles. He came alive towards the second half and beyond in that Pelicans game. I'm hoping it's not just like the Pelicans are terrible, so he had a great game. I'm hoping that it's like Pelicans are terrible, so it allowed Luka to get in a rhythm. So now he can continue to be in rhythm. We'll see how he holds up against the Thunder and all these other things. But Lakers are in good shape. Again, Lakers are in control. They are in the driver's seat. It's up to them to maintain. It's up to them to keep things in gear and don't lose focus. Do what you have to do and what you're supposed to do and put yourself in the best position possible to go win a championship. Be a top 4 seed. Your top 4 seed, you have home court. Again, JJ and the Lakers apparently understand, want, and need a top 4 seed. They want home court in the first round. Okay, well, it's yours. If you do what you're supposed to do. If you handle your business and get the job done. All right? Again, I'm not saying they have to win all 5 games and go 5-0. I would love it. But you at least need to win enough games to keep pace to maintain a top 5 a top 4 seed. Right? Home court is so valuable. It's why I've talked about it the last few months and said Lakers need to finish top 4 seed, top 4 seed, top 4 seed. I still stand by at the end of the day. I care more about health than anything else. Lakers are the 5th, 6th seed, but they're healthy. I'll take it, right? But Lakers seem to be in good shape right now. They're going to get that week off regardless. And if you can get that top 4 seed, you're setting yourself up to just be in an excellent position. And the Lakers need to do that. But it's up to them. They're in the driver's seat. Handle business, get the job done, and let's get it. But anyway, as always, this is the discussion, and I pass the question to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you trust the Lakers to get it done? Do you believe the Lakers and JJ Redick that they want home court? Do you expect them to do whatever it takes to get home court? How do you feel? Either way, love to hear it. Let me know down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot, so we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.